Alright, this is question 1.1.4 on the June 2021 exam question paper. It is a third question, a third quadratic question. Our goal here every time is to take this thing and change it so that it looks like something we know. We know this. We know ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. We understand this. We've seen this. But this thing that they gave us here, we don't know this. So we need to change it, to use our algebra to change this to root x plus 6 plus 2 is equals to x, change it to something that looks like ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. And to do that, we're going to first move this 2. Let's first move this 2 to the right hand side before we start squaring things and all that. So we're going to have 2 square root of x plus 6 is equals to x minus 2, right? And then now we can square both sides. And remember your laws of exponents. This is going to be like that. And then this is going to be x plus 6 all squared. I'm taking it steps by step so that you make sure to take note of the mistakes, the possible mistakes. The 2 here, the squared, is distributed between the 2 and the root x plus 6. And then from there, you're going to have 4. This cancels that. We're just going to have x plus 6, but they're still multiplying one another, right? The 4 and the x plus 6 equals x squared minus 2x minus 2x plus 4. You're just, distributing there. And then 4x plus 24 is equals to, you're going to simplify that by adding the like terms, x squared minus 4x plus 4. And now we should just move everything to one side. Let's move everything to the right hand side because I want to keep this why? I want to make sure that this x squared here remains positive. So we're going to take everything that's on the left hand side and move it to the right hand side. This is going to be 0 left here. We're going to have our x squared minus 4x minus 4x. This is the new x that's coming in, right? And then we have plus 4 here and then minus 24. This is the new 24 that was on the left hand side. They change signs. And then 0 is equals to, simplify, x squared minus 8x. What is this? Minus 20. And from here, you see that we've achieved our goal. We wanted to change this to that because we know how to solve this. You've solved this. Question 1.1.1 usually looks like this, right? And from here, you'll just factorize. 0 is equals to 2 brackets, x here, x there. Look at the factors of 20 that will add up to or have a difference of 8. And those two numbers are, what are they? Those two numbers are 6 and 2. No. Those numbers are 10 and 2. Yeah, 10 and 2. If you have 10 and 2, 10 times 2 is 20, and then minus 10 plus 2 is going to give us minus 8. Perfect. So 8x is equals to 10 or x is equals to minus 2. It looks like we're done, but because this is a third question, whenever you've come across a third question, a question that is like this, just make sure, remember to check your answers because one of them usually is not a true answer. You have to cut it out. So we're going to have to check our answers here. Let's just use the red pen to just say check. We're checking the answers. Use your original question. right? Use the original question given to you to check them. So I'm going to say 2, I'm going to use the 2 root x plus 6 plus 2 is equals to x. This side I'm going to check for x is equals to 10, and that side I'm going to check for x equals to negative 2. So you just substitute your x, right? You found that your x is 10 here. Substitute it in and see if it works. 2 root 10 plus 6 plus 2, does that give us 10? Right, because we also have substitute 10 there. And when you put all of that in your calculator, you see that it does. So this answer is correct, right? But then what about the other one? What about negative 2 here? Does it work? If we have 2 root negative 2 plus 6 plus 2, this plus 2 is outside. Let's not make a mistake. Is this equal to minus 2? I'm just substituting x, the x value that I have, and checking if the right hand side is equal to the left hand side. And this one is not, because here we have 6 equals to negative 2, and that is not true. 6 is not equal to negative 2. Because of that, we're going to come back here and say, no, this one, at first we thought it was an answer, but it's not a true answer because we checked it and it's not a true answer. So make sure that in these questions, when you get in the third questions, right, the ones with square roots and other types of roots, when you get your answers, make sure to always check them before you move on to your next question.